This is my daughter's 1998 Jeep Cherokee that she uses in her work. It's kind of special because if you open up this door here, ain't nowhere to drive over here. This is right-hand drive. And other day, the auxiliary fan on the radiator knocked a hole in the radiator. The shroud on it, plastic shroud and aluminum radiator. It knocked a hole in it, run all the water out of it, and she got it so hot that it actually stopped running. And we got it back running, and I put this stuff in it, that right there. It's supposed to be head gasket repair, block head sealer, and radiator stop leak. Well, the only good I got out of it was it did stop the leak in the radiator. But as far as the head gasket, I hope it's a head gasket and not a cracked head. So we're going to go into it here and tear her down, see what we can find out about it. It's good and hot. So I'll be back with you shortly. One thing I forgot to mention, I wasn't quite brave enough to try the $50 stop leak in this one because of the severity of what it goes through. I don't believe it would hold up. On the Mustang, it's holding up pretty good, but it's just driven every now and then. But this thing, when it goes, it runs for 6-7 hours a day at a time. So, like I say, we're going to tear her down. Well, been working along on this thing and getting some of this stuff off the top of the motor so that I can hopefully get this head off of it. I'm turning this heater hose pipe around. It's connected to the water pump. It shouldn't be too tight because it ain't been too long since I put a water pump on this thing. But this being a right-hand drive vehicle, a whole lot of stuff under this hood is in a different place than it is on left-hand drive. See, brake booster's over here, where on the left-hand drive it's over here. The whole dash is reversed. So let me see if I can get this valve cover off of it next. That's the next biggest thing. And I'll be back with you shortly. In an effort to try to keep everything like it came out of the motor, I used scratch-all, and I've marked the bridges 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on, so that hopefully we don't lose the the rocker arms fall out and get mixed up. And also I have marked each one of the push rods 1 through 12 with a scratch-all. I've had pretty good luck with it in the past of everything, you know, being able to see the marks, because once you scratch metal, it stays there. So, see if this thing got enough strength to take these out. Yeah, it do. Don't have enough of that. It wants to be good and stubborn. So, we'll do it this way. Okay. Always store my valve parts in the valve cover. Good handy way of keeping up with everything till you get ready to clean it up. Okay, doke. Oh, you can see it or not, right there's the marks I made on the push rods. They usually stay there because I have tore down motors that I've done that to before and could still see the marks. Okay. Gotta see if I can find me a deep 1/2 inch 12-point socket. These here head bolts are 12 point. I'll be back with you shortly. Well, hit a stump. I don't have a deep 12-point 1/2 inch socket. And shallow socket, the way them studs stand up there, is too short to get down there then get the handle on it. So, I'm going to have to go to town and get one. We'll be back with you after a while. Bye. Okay, got me a socket. And it just will go on there. It took me 3 places before I found one. I went to O'Reilly's first. They had a 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch deep socket, but it was a 6-point drive. And I went to Tractor Supply next. They had a peg for a 6-inch. I mean a peg for a socket, but there wasn't no socket on the peg. Finally, I wound up going to the Advance store. Now I'm running into a snag on number 14 back there. The book says that number 14 back there, you can't pull this bolt out until you take a head out. It says to tape the bolt up so that it doesn't hang down while you're taking the head out. And the trick is I can't get my ratchet on it. So, let me find my pull handle. Be back shortly. Well, I left my pull handle laying somewhere, and can't remember where right off at that. I got a sneaking feeling it might be in the house in the basement, but for the time being, this broke. Torque wrench was low enough to get in there and break it loose. So got it broke loose. Well, we'll go to work on the rest of them. That's 13. This is 12. This is 11. What's going on there? Oh, ain't that nice? Don't know what was on that, but that's 10. That's 9. Seven. 6. is out. Okay, we're not going to worry about these head bolts because we're not going to use them again. Book says they can be reused once. As hot as this thing got, we're not going to risk them. Stuck very bad. Okay, there's number 13 out. Okay, this thing, so far, everything looks pretty decent, except number 3 right there, that spark plug is broke. And back here is where we had our water leak. So far, I ain't seen a crack in it nowhere. So, let's get it out here and do a little more investigating. I've got the E3 plugs in it. This one right here is fouled out for some reason. Don't know what the deal is. Alright, be back with you shortly. Okay, I've got the head gasket off of it now. I ain't exactly figured out where the water was getting in there at yet from the head gasket. However, it could have just, well, it looks like it could have been right there. It's between them water passages, it just blew up and lost its seal. But as we go along down the head gasket was actually blown between these two middle cylinders. And right here, we head gasket wore out, give out, or something or other. And I would say that right there looks like it could have been leaking some water into it. And just don't look good at all. All this little gold stuff right here, that is the sealer that I put in it, attempting to stop the gasket from leaking. It don't look like it done the job. Of course, you see it right there, so that means it was getting there. But that means that there was a leak there, most likely, because the sealer was headed for that general area. And the sealer is supposed to follow a leak. Well, anyhow, we're going to do some more figuring on it here, and we'll talk at you later.